Rockefeller was right about them. So was Rothschild. They ain't gonna show up. You know, I've been reaching out to the wealthy and the famous to stand up for the Lord's Prayer, because if they would have, you know, it would have globally trended radically overnight, right? They'll gladly kill over me and my grandpa's money and watch you and your Jesus die, Parsons. And you've got to just come to face, you just got to face the book, you know, because you guys are always writing and selling books and wanting to leave legacies of books, that you seduced yourself way before Calvary. Okay. Lucifer with Adam and the whole 9 yards. And so, you know, you've been doing this shit to us, all of us faithful people that are humble and worship God and don't run around, you know, it's really hard being a drama queen because you can't stand up for Lord's Prayer, right? You know, like when I was watching that movie Bucket of Blood, and the little girl, you know, the dad, a drama queen, goes off and, you know, kills people. You know, he's a sharpshooter, he's a sniper, and he thinks he's all that, and she's gonna open her legs for any kind of man, but she runs off to the bar looking for somebody to set her free from Louisiana and all that stuff. It's like, just stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Louisiana be real nice if you're not acting like a bitch in New York City or LA, right? But they won't do that. And so you just gotta Facebook it, man. You seduced yourself thousands of years ago. And I've been the living word in spirit ever since. It's been a long, so Adam, you know, the big black guy from Mount Zion, this is his body today. Okay. 5'11", 3/4, Dinkelman, the best athlete in the history of the United States, and possibly the world that we have scientific evidence to collect. But I wouldn't say that, because, you know, Adam having to live with, you know, you guys wanting to have at the end of Oak Street and shit like that, still having certain things that he had to deal with as far as vicious predators and things go, and then making this world a better place for all of us by, you know, establishing a good shepherdship and dealing with predatory animals. And now I have to deal with the worst predatory animals of all time, human beings who think they're animals. And he tells me that, you know, you can do this. You know, he told me that back in prayer before I married Stephanie. And him and Eve told me I had to marry Stephanie, that it was very important, that this tribalism needed to end. And then I needed to bridge gaps between all this stupidity. You know, so I always knew I had to, you know, be with black women to, you know, get back to Africa, because they pushed me away. And, you know, because they were jealous of me. You know, just face the book. You seduced yourself thousands of years ago. Just face the fucking book. Okay. I'm watching Entertainment Tonight, and they ain't gonna fucking change. And Rockefeller and Rothschild were right about them. And so I'm on the case. You know, I'm the standard. You know, life's eternal, grace is infinite. Submit to faith and the glory of the truth of our creation. Understand the natural laws required for holy covenants through faithful love to maintain the beauty of our existence, through loving our spouse and our children, you know, not being like these assholes on TV. Fucking jerks, man. You guys are such fucking assholes. They really are. And the scientists, they're Martian Manhunter. You know, something that doesn't exist, that wants to be better than me, but hasn't been better than me ever since the dawn of, you know, the symbiotic relationships that forge through the essence of creation to give us Homo erectus, human beings, Homo sapiens, right? And so, you know, it's wrong to want to kill off your brother to replace your brother because you think you're better than your brother, and you're more concerned with being sexy than you are with making sure your wife and kids are okay, or your own kids, you know. Old Lucifer, you know. Kid can't take care of himself. He's not good enough to be like his pops. Really. He's a kid. Okay. Give him time to be a kid. Okay. Instead of you being so sexy and wanting to seduce and fuck everybody's wife, you stay the hell away from everybody's wife. You know? But you can fuck. If my wife wants to fuck you, she can fuck you. If she wants to have children that act like you, she can do that. Okay, knock yourself out. Go get on Entertainment to fucking night. Hold everything hostage. Cry when things go terribly wrong. and have everybody feel sorry for your stupid drug-selling fucking prescription filling ass. Okay, build another technological debacle to the worship of the attempt of worship of your own fucking insanity, you dirty diaper ass motherfucker. They call it greed. You and your diaper money gospels. You got a seed. You need a piece of fucking pie. Why? Okay, just honor the laws. Tell Stanford to go fuck off. Tell Harvard to go fuck themselves. Tell Yale they're a bunch of cabrons stuck in Yale. Don't call me. I ain't got a phone. Right? General Motors Company, huh? It's named after a mountain in Alaska. That their trucks destroy the ecosystem for the mountain in Alaska that the damn truck's named after. That's how fucking stupid employee pricing for everyone these fucking assholes are. Okay? You have to explain it to them. The moment you explain it to them, he's wrong, and they shove their head right up back their ass. Okay? Like this stupid little prick, man. My father-in-law died from diabetes. My mother-in-law struggles with it. Both of them had deep insecurities because of all the competitive abuse, and they just couldn't compete or keep up. Okay? It's a toxic, stressful environment they cannot survive in because of assholes like them discussing what they call laws with a bunch of bitches in dresses. A Roberts, a Thomas, a Ginsburg, a Sotomayor, or whatever. You're an asshole. I thought we could be friends, but we can't because you can't talk because you listen like shit. You don't talk, you regurgitate your ego. Damn, I love Earl. I mean, I don't know how to say that. I thank you, Cardi B, and your stupid little hot little dumbass boyfriend who I would have kicked the ball right through his face. Thank you. Tell Stefan Diggs, hey, recognize Earl. Don't catch touchdowns for footballs for touchdowns. That's bullshit. It's just pigskin for money. It's like putting foreskin over your dick so you don't get the bitch pregnant. Because you don't want to pay money for the kids. Well, you don't have to pay money for the kids. You just have to get your head out of your Lucifer, stop thinking with your dick, and start being a dad, start being a husband, start being a lover, okay? You know why women pray to Jesus to marry Jesus in heaven? Because you fuck and you suck. And because I love, and then it's hard for me to love, because you suck so fucking bad. God, you people suck. I mean, sorry, possessive pronoun, you fucking people suck. First person, you people suck. You are such fucking egotistical assholes. You think you're so hot. You think you're so charming. You think you're so fucking smart. You're a bunch of fucking assholes. Look at you. Okay? It's a turd burger bath all over our eyeballs. You people are disgusting. I would say this about the asshole in fucking India. I don't like stockholders. I'm gonna have more robots than I do cars. But he hides behind you. He's the Lex Luthor of India. He's Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. Piss on you, Shiva Pishnu. You sorry ass little punk. You bitch, man. So he gets somebody like Krishnamurti as a baby and he plugs him into a computer because he doesn't want the person like Krishnamurti to prove everybody what a man is. Okay? So he builds robots to keep himself safe from people like him and plugs people like Krishnamurti into a computer when they're a baby. So he doesn't have to deal with the fact that everybody knows that Krishnamurti was a better person than anybody in his fucked up economic family. Taj Mahal. Ooby doo, I want to be like you, hoo-hoo. I want to walk like you, talk like you, too, hoo-hoo. You know it's true, an egg like you, hoo-hoo, could be human too, if you pulled your head out of your ego. Look. Oh my gosh, we're going to make a commercial. Smile for the camera. I have products to sell because I'm a dumbass. I'm a total dumbass. Da-na-na-na. Entertain yourself to be faithful and humble. And then tonight, you can go to sleep and wake up in the morning and live in the Lord's Prayer instead of being a bitch that I have to fix the technology so we don't have commercials like this anymore. 588-2300 Empire. Stop selling shit. Share, care, give in accordance to need, built to last. guys. People should not be going to bars looking to drink themselves into sex. When women have to get drunk to want to have sex with you, you know you suck, right? Amy got drunk to enjoy sex with me because of all the pervert scientists that sexually groomed her from the time she was a kid because of the genome sequencing connecting us together through tribalism. God damn, they're so dumb. I have to explain everything to everybody. Okay. Why, Brian Cox, Mr. Green Eyes, why the fuck aren't you explaining this to people? Okay? You know if you keep being selfish, things are only going to get worse, okay, Feynman? Explain it to us. Explain us the quirky, jerky, quirky, twerky for the money, for the furky, for the fucky, for the bucky. Fly around the food. Pretend you're a little CGI fly around the food person to sell the fucking food. You're famous. Damn it, you're on an Old Navy fucking commercial. It's an emergence health network. Let's emerge from networks that say they're healthy, that kill us with bad activities because of building things that don't need to be built. Right? We're holding food hostage here. I'm a billionaire. We're building boxes so we can put animals in there and put poisons in there and then put you in hospitals and manage you and kill you and buy your DNA if you can survive disgustingness better than other people because of survival of the fucking fittest, according to the Koch brothers and according to the Musk family. Musk you? Shut up. God damn, you are the dumbest fucking person who ever took Tesla's communications and ideas and tried to pass them off as your own. You are such an ass. Okay? I tried and kept reaching well, maybe he'll change his mind. Maybe he'll want his kids not to be fucked up like his old man. No. He is insistent on his kids being as fucked up as his old man because these kids are going to hate him the same way he hated his old man because his old man hated him because he knows he's going to perpetuate the same legacy of fuckity, deafity, duckity, buckety. You're jealous of, hey, just because you can't click and go hunt for the lion, you don't need to go hunt for the lion. Show respect for the lion. You all band together and don't put out pheromones that make the lion realize there's more fear in the village of each other than there is of the lion. He won't come to kill the ones that are a threat to life and the living. When you all love each other in the village, lions stay the fuck away. I know how baboons work too. And they won't tell the top off your Range Rover and have Idris Elba trying to kill them or Liam Neeson or any other dumbass with their head firmly entrenched up their ass. They're coming down the road with the rodeo saying with their picker in their hand and they're off to the rodeo and piss me off. I got trucks to sell. I got drugs to sell. I got people with ego problems to promote and say, I'm hanging out with the coolest dude. You're hanging out with the fucking coolest dude. The coolest dude, okay? How come the spider webs don't come out of his ass? He does whatever a spider can, right? Why doesn't he use his shit to trap his food and then put venom in it while it dies and then come suck the protein out and spit out the poison? Is that what they do? I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm not a spider and I'm not a scientist and I don't Professor Crawley. I don't need to know everything that goes on with bugs to know that I don't want to sleep with them and I don't want to eat them. It's pretty good, yeah. Okay. Lyme disease. Legionnaire's disease. Okay. We shouldn't need to have, mass training. Here's what's happening with these people. Here they have parasites in the food. They have this and that and that. There'd probably be less problems about parasites in the food and people paying closer attention to what's happening in the food and that it's healthy when they're doing it out of love instead of doing it out of economic competition to be successful. You don't have to put the antibiotics in the chicken. Wow, you a Tyson too? Are you a boxer or an astrophysicist who thinks you love the stars? Because the stars don't love you. Okay? Star goes supernova, it destroys your entire solar system without even thinking about it, right? I love stargazing. You're a dumbass. Love each other. Love the gift of life. Love this quiet little pond that keeps you from blowing up. And you don't want to blow up. When you blow up, you're trending and you're fucking and you're fighting and you're stupid and you suck. Gosh, I really like Earl Parsons. I do too. This man, when he talk and he connect in relative terms, and then he explain things. And no, guys, the whole thing about explaining diabetes and all that, yeah, I'm right. They're wrong. I'm good. They're about I'm doing what's necessary because they're a murderer with their money. I don't want to see Tyler Swift's face anymore. I don't want to listen to her husband talk about how he loves football. You don't love football. You're addicted to stupid shit. And then you fuck a woman who wants to be fucked because she's addicted to stupid shit. And I don't like her songs. Okay. But I still like Ella Fitzgerald. And if Tyler don't like Ella Fitzgerald, that's because she's jealous of Ella. Because Ella hated doing what she did. Ella just wanted to sing to make people happy and then stay home and make pies and not have to drink or smoke to survive the bar and watch her friends' kids have birth defects because they were the sex object coveted by the white men to rub in the black men's faces. It was horrible. And everybody, oh, that's terrible. White people are terrible. Yeah, tell us about it, Nefertiti. Tell about us, Ramesses the Great. You know why Napoleon and his guys shot your nose off? Because you're the phallic symbol that tried to fuck them out of existence, told them they looked like rats and their hair looked like rats and dogs, and chased them away and told them they weren't good enough to be human beings because they weren't as gorgeous as Wakanda people. Then what happened? He came back and he kicked your ass into humility. Hi. I'm the spirit of Father Adam. What do you get a load of me? Yeah, tell Jack Nicholson he's an asshole. He already knows. I know. It's about Smith, right? But not Smitty, one of the best cats ever. He is a good cat. Yeah, that fucking Element, man. I call him Little Shit Element. He's shitting on everything now. I went in there and cleaned everything out. And because we cleaned everything out and he was marking his territory, he went and shit on the couch. He's an asshole. He's an asshole of a cat. Yeah. Some cats are assholes. Okay, you got all these people, we got to save them, you got to do this with them, that with them. Yeah, we're going to put him out in the cage and just leave him out there. And then he can live in his shit and try to dominate his shit. Some people, like animals, are just assholes. Okay, you cannot deal with them in any type of way except just get out of here, go do your thing, and go. Yeah. No, some people like some animals, and some animals, like Lori talked about, some of them are just mongrels. And he's an asshole. Hopefully he'll change, but he's not. Telling Dad, man, I'm a messer. Butters is a kind-hearted little old cat who's just had too much shit in his life, and he just doesn't want any shit. So he comes down, he eats, he drinks, he poops, and he goes right back to the top perch, like he does in the cage. Okay, and Element's got his shit everywhere and keep everybody away. He's not protecting Butters, he's protecting himself. He's just making Butters miserable by protecting himself because he feels safer with Butters around because Butters ain't going to attack him. Butters is a sweetheart. Okay, it's all good. But it's hard because the one cat that's just like him is an asshole. Element's an asshole. Maybe he'll change. I hope he changes. Maybe, once we get the cage out of there, open up the thing, if he goes outside and decides to go and just leaves or whatever and stuff, or if he decides to stay because it's a safe place and Betsy kicks his ass into sense and says, okay. She ain't going to put up with that. Butters will put up with it because he's a sweetheart. Betsy's a sweetheart. She just don't put up with shit. I like Betsy. She's like me. I know she can be an ass and she can try to, she gets that. But I think with her being an ass to me and doing the things that she does to try to show that she's in charge, to control me, is the virtual presence of the brain activity from the baboons and the lions outside of here that monitor the place through this and that and this and that and that and this and that, So I think, once I check you and tell you, you fucking assholes, I'm going to, things are changing because they are terrified. That's why they want to build all these data centers down here. They're terrified their technology is going to have to kill them. Don't be terrified it's going to have to kill you. It's going to have to kill you. It's necessary. There is no necessary evil. Okay? So once the technology evolves to kill you, then we just get it to reflect actual intelligence. And then it won't be necessary to kill people because none of the intelligence will be artificial. Got that, General? Need insurance? That's a fucking cartoon character. You know that, right? So I know what I'm doing. I'm not a used car dealer. I ain't going to put Vaseline on your ass and drive it home and say you owe me 30% interest. I'm a good person. Been this way since Mount Zion, right? In first face, I'm a large black man, bigger than most of you, and better than all of you. But you can be as good if you honor the spirit that provides life to this little dinkle man body. And you need to quit putting shit over. I'm tired of the pus coming out of my fucking legs because of the chemical poisoning from Monsanto and Johnson and Johnson and Halliburton and Norfolk Grumman and all the rest of you Peckerwood Pussy Plantation. We don't need a laptop. What you need is clean water, okay, a healthy environment for healthy food, really good shelter, forms of conducting energy to give us an excellent quality of life, right? As far as communications go, you could play the drums. Smoke signals. Drums are better. And then just pass it on. Twilight bark. That'll work too. Okay. But as far as invasive technology that's manipulative and has spyware and can watch your wife and your daughter in the bathroom trying to discover how her body feels good, and then him trying to find out exactly what to do, think, and say because of his technology to fuck her because it's only a conquest and it's not love. Facebook it. You seduced yourself thousands of years ago. Lucifer, Satan, you're the devil. Okay, just Facebook it. You seduced yourself all those years ago. You think you're something you're not. You're trying to eliminate God with your ego. You're trying to destroy the origin of all things because you want to be the origin of all things and explain the origin of all things. It's like, don't try to grasp the infinite with the finite because it'll drive you banana mad. Right? King Louis? I like Louis Prima too. Who-be-doo. I'm not going to watch this dancing bullshit. I don't like these egomaniacs and shit like that. If I decided to focus on dancing, I would have been able to do things like Harold Fayard you couldn't have done, but I wouldn't have done it very long because that hurts, and I'm not trying to prove anything to you. If I need to do something, I'll do it. If I need to kick your head off the top of your neck, that's what I'll do. Okay, Saul? Okay, Goliath? Okay, Lucifer? You're a bitch. Okay? Stop being a bitch. Act like a man. Then these women won't act like bitches and say, everybody wants to fuck me. I'm the hottest dancer. No, you're not. You're an asshole. Okay? The hottest dancer is the woman who dances privately with a faithful man and doesn't want anybody else watching because they don't have the top tech support to keep them being the top promoter of merchandise. Okay? All you do is sell products. You're a product of your ego. You seduced yourself thousands of years ago. Just face the book. You want to be a best-selling author? You want to have the best-selling screenplay? You want to win all the awards for it? Oh, No Country for Old Men, huh? I don't give a fuck who kicks the ball to the back of a net. All I care about is children living the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer because it's perfect. And if you think I got an ego problem, then I'm going to kick your balls to the back of to the to the back of your pelvis. Do you understand? His balls are sticking out his asshole. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna flip a coin either. Nope. Okay? No commemorative coins, no coins with my face on it, no bullshit, no panty waist, sorry ass motherfucking shit. And all you people looking at the asshole in your house, he nailed you to the wall. You're just like him. You haven't stood for the Lord's Prayer a day in your wretched existence for over 10,000 years, and you still ain't doing it. I have to do it for you because you're such a pussy. I'm afraid of dying. You're so afraid of dying. You haven't lived for over 10,000 years. Right? Like my sister. You want Kamala Harris to be president? No. I don't want any drug addict asshole sitting in an Oval Office with surveillance equipment with words written down by assholes in dresses they call laws to abuse us with invention called money and call it kindness with money. No, I don't want any asshole to be the drug addict in designer clothes sitting at that fucking stupid desk in that Oval fucking office. They feel like they went to the round church so they can't get cornered. Mr. Winters, yeah. Okay, you guys are assholes, right? Okay, just so you know. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most gorgeous man of them all? Well, it's me, of course. I don't look at my face and call it beautiful, okay? I understand what I do and know it's beautiful. I don't have to look at my physical face being abused by jealous, selfish perverts and say there's something wrong with my beautiful face because you're a jealous, selfish pervert. Right? Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Jump around, no. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I will get a copy of that song in its original banana nut triumphant horns. I wonder if hey Prem, did Guru tell you to put the symph horns in it? Ba-na-na-na-na-na. It's very Cancer. And my name is Larry. It's all good. Okay. If you think I hurt your feelings, it's because you've got an ego problem and you won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer and you're just a fucking asshole. Okay? Stop being a fucking asshole. Don't take things personal. Okay? Just look at yourself and say, personally, I'm an asshole that will not stand up for the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer. It's been over 10,000 years. I'm going to... But everybody's doing it, right? Don't take it personal. Just look at yourself and say, then you say, take it personal, take it personal. I'm just kidding. You're confused. I know you're confused. What were we talking about again? All right, let's get this going too. We got the taters cooking. Now we got to get the what's this stuff called? What's it called? Broccoli. The broccoli steaming. Let's get the broccoli steaming. All right, steamer. Let's get the steam in there. Now we're going to grab our scissors here and we'll cut open a piece of plastic with frozen broccoli in it. And then one of these days we'll have a garden with actual broccoli. Wash it really good and steam it. I really like steamed broccoli. Even when it's fresh, I still like it steamed. It's just yummy when it's steamed. Anybody else particularly fond of steamed broccoli? You don't have to be. You don't. But even when it's fresh and you take it and steam it, it's that's not doing broccoli an injustice. Not at all. No, steaming broccoli is not a crime. It's quite yummy, I say. Like cooking fish instead of eating sushi. Yes sir, yes sir. So boom, 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 boom. You don't have to jump around that much. You're getting older. Seem like everyone's getting older, baby. Guess you're gonna have to find yourself another pastime. Judging from the past, well, it won't be last time. Trust me, quantum computing and artificial and technological perception of equating mathematics, science, and history to try to mathematically and scientifically prove history's, correctness and incorrectness and fallacies and threats to life and all that stuff to reflect actual intelligence, which takes a lot of work. God damn, I'm tired as fuck, and fuck is definitely tired, but it takes a lot of work, and I'm the central focal point, and because they won't allow me to go to White Sands or go to these places for Huachuca and stuff and go into these places where this technology is, where they have people better than them plugged into computers because they're jealous piles of shit. They were going to destroy me. Okay. Do you understand? They were going to destroy me. Abrahamic religion is a scourge on humanity. This is the man like Jesus from the Roman Empire. They got himself declared a god by all the assholes that are jealous of him. They were going to destroy me. They blamed me for it. They blamed Jesus for it. They blamed Adam for it. They don't blame themselves for anything. Okay, self-responsibility is not in the fucking building when you're talking about a jealous asshole who lost the game because the ref made a bad call. It's like you lost the game because you were playing the game. Just forgive, debt, and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful, peace. And then always remember, that's just the game. Jerry and the Pacemakers are wrong about love. So is Nazareth, the Scottish band. Love hurts, love does not hurt. Okay? When you get hurt, love comes up and goes, "Are you okay, baby?" It's all right. Okay. Thanks, Mom. Dad, Jeremini, you all right? Don't baby him and have him act like a bitch. It's not that. It's just you got to, because if you keep babying yourself and acting like a bitch, then you want everybody to come up and say, is he okay? It's like, he was doing something stupid to attract attention because he wanted to have sex with this girl and she doesn't want to have sex with him. Oh, yeah, Lucifer. Okay. I know these little fuckers. I've been around them for over 10,000 years or more. I have to put up with all their shit. I know exactly why they're doing what they're doing. I know exactly why they do what they do. Okay? I'll tell you this. If she's not interested in living a beautiful life with a beautiful man who doesn't have ego problems, she's not worth the ego problems. Because 2 ego problems together sucks. And that's you and her. And I don't want nothing to do with her. I don't like her. All these assholes on TV, I thought I could change them by showing them real love. For the first time in 10,000 years. What happened? They act like I don't exist. If I die, they just act like, oh, it's just like somebody who's the subject of a book or a movie who didn't really exist and is overblown and has an ego problem just like you, right? Why don't you kill that ego problem? Then you might sit down and find sometime that I was way more beautiful yesterday than you have been for 10,000 years. And it's today. And it's only getting worse for you. It's only getting better for me. Right? Well, because I'm not going to change. I'm not going to deny God and curse God and die. Okay? Bitch, do you understand? This is my job. And I take it very seriously. Because I love Job. You don't. Because you think you're better than him because you're a fucking asshole, right? It's about time you understood this. And if you can't, then I'll just have to get artificial general intelligence to reflect actual intelligence and get quantum computing to store memories correctly so it's not subject to being manipulated by assholes like you. Right on. Cool. I love children. Everybody knows how much I love babies that understands how to love babies. So that means there's a lot of people in the past and a lot of people in the future. But presently, everybody thinks you have to pay money to be present. Well, that's fucked. You don't love babies like I love babies. Okay, guys, I love you, all right? Peace out, man.